Notes. It works. My only use. Volume a little bit. But I think it's gonna make a lot more of a comfortable gaming experience playing with mouse. Well, do keep in mind, not every PlayStation 1 game has official mouse compatibility. Like, this is one of few games that, because there was an accessory called the PlayStation mouse. So what it basically does in this game by activating it this way is emulating the PlayStation mouse hardware accessory. But not every game has compatibility with it. So I don't know, like, if you'd play another game that, for example, would not have PlayStation mouse support, you could probably still bind a mouse to it, maybe. But I don't know if the controls would work as well compared to a game that's actually, you know, made to be functional with the PlayStation mouse. The Metroid Prime games are actually very playable with controller because of the lock-on feature. How Metroid Prime does it is you hold the left button, which locks onto the target, and then it just lets you strafe around. So you don't even need to manually aim really in Metroid Prime. You just lock onto targets automatically and strafe. Alright, here we go. For real.
USM Auriga, all systems nominal. Containment field at maximum.
Yeah, I definitely don't like playing a lot of FPS games with controller. But Metroid Prime is not typical FPS. The lock-on feature is very nice. Well, if you don't lock onto an enemy, then the camera just auto-centers and you don't really need to use the camera that much.
Biocontainment unit, please report to R&D dissection chambers. Breach in progress. Tactical squad, please report to lower engineering deck.
What if I lower my DPI? Now I have even lower, because I could lower my own.
Delta 5 security clearance granted.
Wonder if my mouse buttons do anything. Because my right mouse button should be use. Isn't. I don't remember being able to bind anything with my mouse. Save. Yeah, I don't see anything about mouse buttons here. Clear. I'm doing good. I'm playing a PlayStation game with mouse. I'm just not sure if I can make the buttons work at the moment.
High voltage electrical discharges present in this sector.
That's just a low FOV. That's standard for this game. Maybe it's more noticeable because of the higher resolution.
High voltage electrical discharges present in this sector.
Alright. You get car sick easily as well. can use items. Okay, so the mouse does work. Someone's getting schwacked. Yeah, I always also get car sick easily.
Will all non-essential personnel please report to lifeboats?
Emulator got very loud again. Let me lower that bit. Oh. Yeah, I have crouching and switching inventory in the same button. That's not good. I'll change that in a minute.
Lifeboats unavailable in this area. Please proceed to the engineering deck bays. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, the pistol was down here, wasn't it? There we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we are gaming. That's the way we gotta go. Checking if there's any items, things I shot. Shotgun shells. Alright. Let's just drop a save. Goals. Oh yeah, by the way, everyone. Forgot to re-add it to the title. See, that's crouch. Oh, select is also C, right? Group. Shift. But yeah, I made sure to try and add a decent bit of games. So yeah, feel free to add your votes.
Warehouse access granted.
Now, what would be cool if there'd be some kind of conversion tool in emulation that could, like, basically convert mouse input to a video game to be like smooth mouse aiming. Commandos is your first vote, gotcha. Remember, you can add 2 more votes if you want as well. To lower the volume a little bit. Oh, I can reload with that as well. Oh.
Task card accepted. Access granted.
God damn it. Yeah, the first vote you can do is 1,000 points. Vote number 2 is 2,000, and vote number 3 is 3,000. Lion King, good pick, good pick. Alright.
Pressure released.
I need to actually have like a quick key for save stating. I think it is possible. You just first do a save state. In case I look some. Oh, I did just do a save state, it seems. I don't know how I saved it. F1 maybe? Okay. Swap slots with F2. Let's do this. Let's go here. F1 maybe? Alright, okay, got it. So at F1 I can do save states, with F2 I can swap slots, and with F3 I can load them. Gotcha. Jotty! I'm starting to like this emulator more and more. I know BizHawk is very good as well, but BizHawk is like a jack of all trades. It like There's compatibility with a lot of things. But this one's very good for PS1 specifically, to run games at higher resolutions and stuff as well. Okay. Let's add your vote, by the way, to the Strunktober things. So that goes vote number 1 for commandos behind N. Slayer. And the second one is the Lion King. Cool. Oh shit. I'm wondering now, how do I swap weapons? That. That's a good question. I don't know how to swap weapons. What do you know? There must be something I don't have bound. Um, I have everything bound. Right? Yeah. What? I have everything bound. Okay. I found out how to switch weapons. Need to hold my right mouse button and then use my use key.
Task card accepted. Access granted.
Another good news. I got my new washing machine today, finally. I wounded my pinky finger a little bit. So yeah, everything's fine and working now. Nice. There you go. You know how much more faster paced the gameplay is now? Yeah. See? It's crazy. Like I know like I can get used to a certain degree to playing with a controller, but like I still like when I get mouse keyboard, I feel so liberated. Thing. Was eating a non-existent body. Also, after I've been watching Terminator Salvation and Genesis, low-key got in the mood for Terminator Resistance again. nothing here. It is cool as well, now think of it. I'm sure there's like a lot of consoles that add like light gun games. Those would probably also be fun to play with mouse.
Generator shut down.
Now I'm also curious to a list of games with PlayStation mouse. PlayStation mouse compatible games. Oh, it's a decent list. Yep. A-Train, Actua Pool, Alien Resurrection, Aimer Zone, Arcade's Greatest Hits, Atari Collection 1 and 2, Arcade Party Pack, Area 51. I didn't know there was a PS1 game called Area 51. Arkanoid Returns, Arc of Time, Atari Anniversary, Atlantis, Aztec, Backgammon, Baldies, Bedlam, Breakout, Breakthrough, Broken Sword 2, Chaos Control, China the Forbidden City, Chronicles of Swords, City Bravo, Clock Tower, The First Fear, Clock Tower 2, Command and Conquer Red Alert, Command and Conquer Red Alert Retaliation. That makes sense, those are RTS games. Instructor, Siberia Dark Sea, Die Hard Trilogy 2, Discworld 2, Discworld Noir, Disney Winnie the Pooh Kindergarten and Winnie the Pooh Preschool, Dracula the Resurrection, Dracula 2, Dune 2000, Egypt 1156, Elemental Gearbolt, Final Doom. Yes, I'm gonna read them all. Hope you feel better soon, Slayer. Thanks for coming over. Final Doom has mouse support on PlayStation. I did not know that. That's pretty cool, actually. Front Mission Alternative, Galaxian 3, Ghoul Panic, Global Domination, Op Charity, Irritating Stick. I actually heard about that game, Irritating Stick. Jellyfish, Jigsaw Madness, Clayman, Las Vegas Dream, Lemmings, oh no, more Lemmings 3, Louvre, or however it's pronounced, Idiot Special, Monopoly, MTV Music Generator, Myst, Disney Kitchen, Necronomicon, Neo, Perfect Assassin, Player Manager, Police Knots, Premier Manager, Prison of Ice, Prison Land Story, Perfect World, G-Carrot, Quake 2, that's nice, Railroad Tycoon, Rescue Shot, Risk, Riven, RPG Maker, yeah, AVGN, I think. I didn't know there was an RPG Maker on PS1, huh. Northern Shanghai, the Road City, Snatcher, Starblade, Syndicate Wars, Tempest F3, Theme Aquarium, Time Crisis, Toki Meki Memorial, and more Transport Tycoon, Ubik, Opal, Warhammer, Dark Omen, Warzone 21 on XCOM, UFO Defense, From the Deep, NZ, It's not a lot of games that I was hoping for, but okay, it's interesting. I wasn't really planning on playing many games on that list. Crap, I actually don't have any medkits. Yeah, jump down. Ah, okay, figures. I need healies.
Secondary engine overheating.
I could have shot that as well without wasting ammo. That's right, you son bitch. Anime maker, okay. On you.
Pressure reaching danger levels. Caution is advised in the engineering section.
Gameplay's so much better now, holy crap.
Your attention, please. Security breach, MedLab 15. Fuel delivery system malfunction. Divert to primary engine core.
Yeah, it took a lot of years for anime to get more popular. I mean, they struck gold with, you know, the I guess you could call them the mainstream animes that aired in the West, you know, stuff like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblades, and Bidamon. You know, pretty much everything where you had a protagonist with big, spiky hair. Uh, Metabots and whatnot. But those were, yeah, those were like the mainstream animes. But then, like, other than that, it took many years for it to get more popular. Oh, yeah, and Dragon Ball Z, of course. I'm not sure if Dragon Ball was ever in Europe. 'Cause there is English versions of Dragon Ball. But in the Netherlands, I've never seen it. I've only seen Z on TV. Yeah, most people grew up with Z only, including myself. Only many years later did I watch OG Dragon Ball and realize that that was also very good. A lot of people missed out on it.
Pressure released.
I shot his head off. Nice, look at that. Dash cool. Oh, I need shotgun for that one. That one I can go with that.
Your attention, please. Unauthorized opening of cages 5, 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah, that is a good point. You definitely are correct that generally, if you look at all the animes that did work in the West, were usually the edgier ones. Because that was just the thing at the time. I mean, stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like relatively edgy. It was definitely a lot more edgy compared to Pokemon or something. Stuff like Pokemon was a bit more innocent, but still very slight edge. But then, yeah, you always have like a little bit of edginess in most of the successful thingies. Oh yeah. Definitely some interesting things that happened in Pokemon. Many interesting things. Many interesting controversies. Wouldn't even know where to start. Isn't this the area where we're gonna get the timer?
Access denied. Power flow to reactor 1 reduced.
Can I go through this door now?
Access denied.
Epilepsy, yep, yep. Plenty of things for sure. I believe there were also instances of maybe a character smoking in certain episodes. Ah. There were actually 2 episodes with pistols, weren't there? Because there was one episode was one was where, yeah, one was with the Squirtle Squad episode where Ash has to get the antidote, this potion for Pikachu who is sick. And then Team Rocket, I don't know, like they're robbing someplace, and it was either they have real guns or like the people of the store have real guns, something like that. That I remember. But that episode got like censored. That one still got released, but it got edited, I believe, in the West. But then like there was also the Safari Zone episode where Ash catches a million Tauros. That one never got released in the West. And then it was always confusing, like, huh, how does Ash suddenly have Tauros? When did that happen? Because that episode got skipped. It was pretty insane considering he catches a whole new Pokemon that episode, and it's like... And that was, I think, with the Safari Zone owner or guard or whoever the hell the pleb was, like, had a gun pointing at Ash as well, I think. What kind of Pokemon are you?
Power flow to reactor
Yeah.
2 reduced. Power flow to reactor 3 reduced.
Pokemon, honestly, watching it back, the episodes, it's pretty repetitive. Like, if I'd watch a lot of episodes in succession, I would get bored. But the atmosphere is definitely nice nostalgia. I do still enjoy putting on an episode of Pokemon every now and then. Comfort food. Laser.
Power flow to all reactors reduced. Access granted. Engineering deck 2.
The man pulls out a revolver and asks whether Ash wants to get shot. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty extreme. Pull out a gun on a 10-year-old. Well, to be fair, Ash is like the forever 10-year-old. He never ages, so maybe he could be a lot older, but he just forever stays 10 years old. We gotta keep that in mind, of course. I think I now have to go here. It helps that I've played this part before and I kind of remember. At the beginning, I didn't even know a lot of these things were destructible, so I just ignored it. How I did it. Well, the thing is though that no. Actually, do other characters age around Ash? I mean, some characters do get like different looks, but Ash also got some slight different looks in terms of clothes. But like, I don't know if other characters age in the anime as well. Probably not. Just an endless time freeze. But yeah, Pokemon is full of inconsistencies because how Pokemon originally got designed was to just...
Lifeboat release failure in Bay E2. Detonator coils required for manual release. Thank you for your cooperation.
was just to have the original 151 Pokemon
10
only.
minutes until primary engine ignition on lifeboat in Bay E2.
But then they saw how successful Pokemon was, and then they were like, okay, let's change it and make more Pokemon. Because, like,
Access denied.
what kind of bugs me is that, what kind of bugs me is that one episode with Bill, and they talk about how many Pokemon there are. And then they're like, oh, we only know 151. But maybe there could be more. And it's like, yeah, all the others live in other regions. But it's like, people can travel, right? And people have like phone communication and shit. It's like, here in the Netherlands, we don't have like stuff like snakes and sharks in the wild, right? And we'd be like, oh, we don't know what other animals could potentially exist. We don't know. Meanwhile, in Australia, there's snakes and fucking sharks. Obviously, we know that in Australia, there's sharks and snakes and shit. Like the same logic with Pokemon kind of pisses me off where it's like, oh, we don't know what other Pokemon. It's like there's literally hundreds and hundreds now, you know, in hindsight. There's over 1,000 Pokemon now, and it's like you fucking didn't know, even though these other regions exist, clearly. It just shows the age of like how the first few seasons were like developed with not having in mind that, you know, they kind of didn't know where to go yet with that. Makes it a bit silly.
On lifeboat in Bay E2.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing I'm saying. They basically were like still figuring it out what they were gonna do. And had no idea how big it was gonna be, and then they changed their idea and it was like, okay, well, we're just gonna make more Pokemon now. But it's just funny because it does like just show the age of the first few seasons. But for sort Pokemon, but yay. X.
Warning. 8 minutes until primary engine ignition on lifeboat in Bay E2.
I was just discussing about the logic of Pokemon. Because like originally they didn't account for its success and like getting over 1,000 Pokemon. So if you look back at the first few seasons of the show, it kind of looks silly because they were like acting as if there's only 151, but there's like 1,000. Just funny in hindsight. Ah! I don't remember struggling this. Oh crap! No. No, I'm an idiot. Oh no! I pressed the wrong button, chat. Fuck. I have to redo the whole level now. Shit. Fuck. Uh, uh, I sometimes feel very stupid. You know, where you try to load a save state, but you accidentally save instead of loading.
Report to nearest lifeboat bay.
Ugh. Oh yeah, Moosey, in case you happen to miss it, the polls, the votes for Strunktober games are open. If you are interested. You have not voted yet, to my knowledge. You can check the list of games with the exclamation mark Strunktober command if you want. And you'll get a link to the Excel list of games. And you can vote up to 3 games if you want, with the 3 different voting options. Slayer Dude has voted on 2 games so far. Oh shit! Fucking xenomorph in my face.
Generator shutdown.
Yeah, I was low-key hoping that Medal of Honor would have compatibility with the mouse. Don't want to play Medal of Honor Underground, which thankfully I do have physically. Ooh, jibbed him. Oh yeah. Ow. Go low down there. God damn it.
Secondary engine overheating.
I'm just gonna save here in case I happen to save over my save state again.
Pressure reaching danger levels. Caution is advised in the engineering section.
Hope I didn't miss the laser gun.
Your attention, please. Security breach, MedLab 15. Fuel delivery system malfunction. Divert to primary engine core.
Weesh.
Pressure released.
I love this laser gun. Look how quickly it kills them. Holy shit.
Your attention, please. Unauthorized opening of cages 5, 7, 8, and 9.
I'm so happy though that AVP is gonna be next after this. Especially AVP2 is like such a childhood game of mine.
Power flow to reactor 1 reduced.
Can't wait to replay AVP2 after all these years. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. We're just gonna complete this and
Power flow to reactor 2 reduced. flow to reactor 3 reduced.
Now that the game is so much more comfortable to play, I'm just enjoying it so much more. But the game already had like a lot of good things about it. Like the atmosphere is actually really good in this game. I mean, even the previous one also had good atmosphere. And atmosphere is such a big deal for me in games. It really hooks me in. I'm just like appreciating the vibes.
Power flow to all reactors reduced. Access granted. Engineering deck 2.
Alright, I'll just go to where I need to go and then I'll drop a save. Oh boy. Laser gun. Didn't even see that. But yeah, when I went through the list of compatible games with the mouse, a lot of games I didn't know. I do wonder how many of them are FPS games. I'd have to do some deeper research, because maybe some of them are definitely worth playing then.
Run!
To just, yeah, go through the list, see which ones are FPS games. I'll drop the save here. Also drop a save in save slot number 2. Backup save in case I fuck something up. And I'm gonna go bed. Well, it's only an hour and 15 minutes of gameplay, really. Because the majority of time spent on like actually getting the mouse aim to work. And because today I also got my washing machine. That was a bit more of a time waste because I had to get out of bed early and it disturbed my sleep. I had to get some more sleep and all that stuff, like getting washing machine hooked up and everything. So I got live pretty late as well. But yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll probably go back to Metal Gear Rising. That's gonna be dope. I'm really enjoying that when it's working. And I'll kick off Strongtober probably when we finish that, unless it takes me too long to finish the game. Because near the end it gets a lot tougher. But okay. Make sure to check out the Strongtober list in the link. Got yeah, plenty of time to vote until before we start. But yeah, I'll play whichever game will win that with most votes, and if it's gonna be a tie, I'll do a dice roll unless it's like only votes by one person, then maybe that person can choose or something. Who knows? But yeah, quite added a decent bit of games to this list, and maybe I'll add even more as I go. So yeah, wish everyone a wonderful night. Take care.